Hey guys, and welcome back to another Minecraft video. And I'm gonna try to start this new series idea that I had. I'm gonna review certain mods on the weekend, so I'm gonna have Saturday being the review of the mods, and then Sunday I'll have an installation tutorial. Now, for this episode, I'm gonna be reviewing the top 5 mods in my opinion for just casual playing. Like, all of these mods are client-sided. They'll all work on any server that you go on, any vanilla server, and I'm trying to keep them not cheaty. Like, if you had a Notice hack client or something, that would be considered cheating, because that is client-sided, but it still helps you get ahead of other people. This is just going to be more of a thing that, just nice little tips and stuff to make it look better and whatnot. So, the first one you guys probably notice is the shaders mod. Now, not all computers will be able to handle this. I'm currently using the Ultra pack. If you go in here, I'm using the SEUS version 10 Ultra no blur because I really dislike the motion blur. So, for people that don't have really huge computers, you may want to use lower packs than this, because there are like light packs that'll work on slower computers. But if you already only get like 20 or 30 FPS, you might not want to use this one, because you don't really have the FPS to spare. So this really makes the world look a lot nicer. Now, some applications you might not want to use this if you're trying to like pay close attention to stuff, but if you want it to look good, this is perfect, the perfect mod for it. I played MineZ with this. It makes the world look so much nicer. It doesn't take away from being able to concentrate on zombies and whatnot, so it's a really nice addition for that if your computer can handle it. So I highly recommend that. And if you want to learn how to install it, if you're watching this on Saturday, there will be an installation video tomorrow. Now, the next one you'll probably notice is the minimap in the corner right here. This minimap is from the voxel map mod. It's really nice map compared to what they used to be. Like, there was Sans minimap and Ray's minimap. This is like a merger of them, and it's like a really good one. Now, with this, you can set waypoints and stuff. So if you press B is the default key binding, you can change the waypoint, just put the waypoint name here. You can change the coordinates of it. So if someone, say, tells you to go to 1500, 1000, you can put those in, say like this, 1500, 1000, and now you won't have to navigate your way over there. You just have to look on your minimap. You can see that now the little green triangles at the top. If I flew this way until I got to that point, then I would see it. So I wouldn't have to try to figure out where I am with the coordinates. You can just follow the marker. And you can also, I'll just put a random one right here. You can have it have a beacon beam, which kind of buggy it looks like with the shaders mod, but not that bad. And you can also choose between it having a tag or a beam in the options. Now, to get to the minimap options, you just press M, and then there's a whole bunch of options you can change. So, you can display coordinates if you want, the coordinates right underneath the map there. You can turn those on or off, and you can actually hide the minimap, and if you still have on display coordinates, you have a nice coordinates at the top without having to turn on F3. So, back into the menu here, let's put the minimap back on. You can change the location if you want it to the top right, bottom left, top left. You change the size of it, large, small, medium, or regular. You can make it a square minimap. When you have the square one, your pointer just moves, and the minimap follows it like that. But if you have the circular one, the actual map moves with you, and you're always pointing forward. Now, Old North. Before, in older versions of Minecraft, North used to be a different direction, but they fixed it in more recent versions. I don't know how far back that goes, but they like switched the orientation kind of thing. Like north used to be here, and then they just like completely rotated. Now this is west and this is east and whatnot. So it's better off to keep old north off because it'll be using current coordinates, current whatever, north, south, east, west directions. And another option is in-game waypoints. That's what I was talking about with the beacon or tag. Let's try to view the beacon. So now you can see there's a beacon, but if we go into here, we can turn it on. We can turn them off altogether. You can make it only beacons or just the sign. So I usually keep it as both because it's easier to see and you can tell which one's which without memorizing the color. But yeah, so this option right here, enable cave mode, is kind of a cheaty one because see if we dig down here and then cut ourselves off from the light, I might need to go a bit farther down. You can see now we're on the layer with, it shows the layer. Ooh, wow. That looks kind of cool. You can see there's a ravine right there. X to go full screen map and Z changes the zoom level. We can see all the caves, which I don't think is very good because you can pretty much just mine however you want now. You can follow the cave like that. Takes the fun out of it. So this, if you don't want the cheaty, really cheaty version of the map, turn that off. But yeah, so let's just get back up to the surface. Oh, I'm really far down. Okay. Whew. Let's let the sun go away. There we go. Now we can actually see something. And for more options, there's different pages right here. These each have a bunch of options inside of them. So for radar, you can make it track good mobs and bad mobs, whatever. So you can show hostiles. Turn those on so you can see how there's, you can't see it in the large map, but in the corner up there you can see zombies and spiders and skeletons and whatnot. So you can turn those off if you want, and you can see they just disappeared. And you can show neutrals on or off. You can see there's a lot of chickens over here. Holy crap. Chickens everywhere. So go back into radar, you can turn those off, turn off radar if you want, which is again a bit less cheaty. You can show player names so you can track other players, which again, not too good of a thing to have on the server. Show mob helmets. I don't know why that's not possible to turn on, but oh well. Icon outlines. That would be for, let's see, show neutrals on. If we turned icon outlines off, you could see the little border around them just disappeared, but it looks better with it. Okay, so now we can see mob helmets. You have to turn on mobs first. Okay. There's show players, there's show player helmets, and icon filtering. And then you can choose which mobs you want to display. So let's see, if we want to show neutrals and say we only want to go hunting for, let's say, we only want cows. So we can just disable every other one. Well, actually, I don't want cows, I want horses. So we can just disable everything else, tedious as this may be. Now, we click done. Now you can see we can only see those horses and not the sheep and lots of chickens. We can find horses easily that way. But again, semi-cheaty. You can use at your own discretion, I guess. So that's pretty much the radar aspect of it. Then there's the details and performance. You can make the, if you have a stronger computer, you can use the dynamic lighting. If you don't, whatever, it's up to you depending on how much FPS you can get from it. You can make it show you the terrain generation if you want, the terrain depth, water transparency, block transparency, the biome, filtering, chunk grid, which can be kind of useful. As you can see right here, I can go to the edge of a chunk without having to use the F3 coordinates. Let's put this map back to a good range. And then there's biome overlay, which is, in my opinion, just right out ugly, so I wouldn't suggest putting that on. And then you can change the controls for the zoom, full screen, waypoint, menu, and toggle mobs. Then you can just, it's another way to get to the waypoints. If you want to delete them, you can just delete that. Delete them like this. If you're an admin or op on the server, let's make a waypoint teleport right there. And say you're, I don't know, kind of far away, and you wanted to quickly get there. Well, you can go into the waypoints, click this, teleport to. And now I'm back. So that's a nice simple way to teleport around them if you're op. Could be good for servers. You don't need bucket to get waypoints and whatnot. And that's pretty much all there is for the minimap. And next, I need to go back to this opening, which I was expecting to put more stuff, but only needed one chest. I have two other mods in here as well. Now, a lot of people may already use this, but it is extremely useful. See, if I put on this armor, you can see in the bottom left corner there, it shows how much durability they have. So, let's see, let's grab, I don't know, zombie, and times set 16,000. Oh wow, that is dark. Times set, I don't know, 12,000. Bit better. Oh, well that kills them. That's great. 13. Okay, let's go like this then. Slash game mode 0. Now, while he's attacking me, you can see the durability going down, and it will help a lot when you're in the middle of a battle or whatnot. You can see the if your armor is still lasting. So let's just get out of there and time set day. And I'll show you another part right now. You can get the diamond sword. I'm just gonna quickly, using its sounds, turn down hostile creatures. There. So now you can see the sword in the bottom too. That also will show the durability, but they died too soon. That way you don't have to look at the bar. They keep dying. Oh, I'm in creative. That's why it's not going down. Anyways, so yeah, that's useful as well. And now, it's also useful for bows. So you can throw these arrows in your inventory. You don't have to have them on your hotbar to know how many you have now. Because you can see in the 64 on the bottom right of the bow, that's how many I have in my inventory. But if I got 4 times that, I have 256. And it'll go down every time I shoot an arrow. So, well, if I was in survival. And the last, but not least, mod would be the, let's see, potion effects. It's a status effect HUD. Where's potions? Okay, in here. Splash potion of strength. Yeah, let's grab one of you. We don't want healing. We want regeneration or weakness. That'll do too. Potion of slowness. Do we have a regeneration here anywhere? Where are the regeneration potions? Right here. So if we go like this and this and this and this, you can see on the right under the minimap, it says what effects you have on you and how much time there is left. And I accidentally said earlier that that was the last mod, but I lied. There is still the better fonts mod, which some people, they still like the old normal Minecraft font, but I prefer a bit more of a high quality font, so I like this better fonts mod, and it just makes it look a lot nicer. I hope you guys enjoyed my top 5 mod review video, and if you want to learn how to install any of these mods and their dependencies, just go watch my installation video, which will be out a day after this one, so if you're watching this the day of release, it'll be out tomorrow. And this pack was for 1.7.2, the latest version of Minecraft. 1.7.4 works too. They're just minor changes, but Forge is only for 1.7.2. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.